The Gulf War 1991. What really happened in Iraq? In August 1990, Iraqi dictator Saddam Hussein accused his neighbor, Kuwait, of stealing oil and of overproducing oil, which was hurting Iraq's economy. To put an end to this, Saddam decided to invade and occupy Kuwait, and it was a move which alarmed the whole world. They gave Iraq 4 days to withdraw its troops from Kuwait or else face military action. But Saddam refused to back down. So on January 1991, Operation Desert Storm began. The UN Security Council condemned the invasion and imposed tough economic sanctions on Iraq. Then came the 100-hour ground war in late February, and it was a swift and decisive victory. It also gave birth to 24-hour news coverage. And for the first time, CNN broadcast live from a war zone. And don't forget to subscribe for more such informative videos. Iraq's forces were pushed out of Kuwait in no time, and Kuwait was liberated. And within 2 days, Iraq's 100-hour war was over. Kuwait was in shock. This was a brutal move which threatened the oil supply of a region that produces 1/5 of the world's oil. Well, not really. You see, although Iraq had been defeated, the seeds of future conflict had already been planted. Saddam had used chemical weapons on his own people, and there was growing resentment towards the West. And all of this would eventually lead to the 2003 Iraq War. And soon, the U.S. under President George H.W. Bush started building a coalition of 35 nations. It started with massive airstrikes, which destroyed most of Iraq's command and communication systems. But what really happened next? Well, Iraq suffered huge military and civilian losses. Thousands of oil wells were set on fire, which caused an environmental disaster. And although Saddam was still in power, he faced several uprisings. The UN also imposed some of the harshest sanctions in history on Iraq. And so that was the end of the Gulf War, right? But that's a story for another time. This was a defining moment in history. It marked the beginning of a new era of precision-guided warfare. To learn more about the Gulf War, click on the information below.